It was a crisp autumn evening when I tucked my little girl, Kerri, into bed. The soft glow of her nightlight illuminated her room, casting dancing shadows on the walls. She clutched her grandmother's prized music box close to her chest, the delicate ballerina standing atop the circular bass. The rhythmic tinkling of the music filled the air, and a bittersweet smile played on Kerri's lips as she gazed at the tiny dancer. Kerri had always adored her grandmother, Eleanor, who had been a graceful ballerina in her prime. The stories she shared about pirouettes and grand performances fascinated my daughter, and their bond was unbreakable. But when Eleanor passed away, Kerri's heart shattered. Her grief was palpable, her young eyes clouded with sorrow that no child should have to bear. In an attempt to bring a flicker of joy back into her life, we gave Kerri the cherished music box. The delicate melody it played had always calmed her, a soothing lullaby that seemed to weave a connection between her and her beloved grandmother. It was a way for her to remember the beautiful moments they had shared together. As weeks turned into months, Kerri's heartache seemed to ease, if only slightly. Each night, she would wind up the music box and its familiar tune would waft through the air. I would sit by her bedside, listening as she whispered her thoughts to the ballerina figurine, as if speaking to Eleanor herself. It was heartwarming, yet at the same time, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease, a feeling that something beyond my understanding was unfolding. Then came the morning that shattered our world anew. A strange melody echoed through the house, a haunting tune that sent shivers down my spine. My husband and I raced to Kerri's room, our hearts pounding in unison. But when we threw open her door, she was nowhere to be found. Panic surged through me, and I could barely form her name as I called out to her. The room was awash in an eerie silence, broken only by the haunting melody that seemed to fill the air. My eyes swept over her room, my hands trembling as I searched for any sign of my little girl. And then, as my gaze settled on the music box, a chill ran down my spine. The ballerina figurine within it had changed. It was no longer Eleanor's delicate form that adorned the music box. It was Kerri, sitting graceful, staring at me with frozen eyes. Tears streamed down my face as the truth sunk in. Somehow, in some inexplicable way, my beloved daughter had become entwined with the very music that had once brought her solace.